Hello, been busy ordering parts from the internet from two well-known MGB stocklets. So let's now open each one and you can be greeted with what is in each parcel. I know people on YouTube, on the internet, love people watching opening boxes. So why not join the craze of opening boxes? Right, that's the invoice, and that can go with this history of the car. So here we have a sharp knife, and here it's just packing, and we have a exchange, recycled exchange kingpin. It's ordered from, you can see this, MGB Hive. Very good. Always had a brilliant service from them. Can't fault their service. So I normally use MGB Hive. Very good. So that can go back in. I'm happy with that. So that's a kingpin. And I need to send back, my kingpin because it is on an exchange basis. So yeah, that's good. So put that somewhere. Then another good stocklist for parts and for classic cars, for MGs, Triumphs, Mazda, all sorts of classic cars. Rover, absolutely brilliant. Been using them for years. Very helpful online, helpful on the phone. Absolutely wonderful, can't fault them. So what do we have here? As you can see, we have, and I can think you can make that out straight away. Backing plates, what fit behind the disc. Again, I'm restoring both sides. If you're going to do one side, honestly do the other. It's honestly, why just do one? So we have there the backing plates. What could this be? Honestly don't know. And here we have one wheel bearing kit. However, we have two. The wheel bearing on the outer side or offside, the inner bearing was rusty. And honestly, if I've gone to this length of stripping it right down, it's worth just getting a bearing. I've bought two just in case when I strip down the other side, it needs a bearing and I'm not going to be stuck. So what do we have here? Got a rear Flexi pipe. Looks a bit suspect. There's nothing there. Clevis pins. I want to renew parts of the pedal box and some washers, which I'm sure goes with the Clevis pins. Let's see, what else do we have? Big Christmas morning actually. Washers. Those are wishbone pan washers. Okay. Brake pad fixing kit. Again, locking tabs for the caliper. Again, the washers for the wheel bearing. This part, this part was snapped. However, how the wheel bearing was set up was incorrect. And I'm sure it was not tightened up properly, and that's just not worn away, it's snapped with the free play. So again, pins for the brake pads, quantity of 2. Okay, well yeah, there's quantity of 2, but that's only for one side. I will check all this off from the invoice itself. I'm sure I purchased 4. However, I've got spare split pins. I've got Unipart split pins. I've got packs of them for the brake pads. So to be honest, if it's incomplete, I'll just mark it off. And yeah, I don't know. Another split pin. Again, let's have a look at those. There may be for another part, but I'll just match the parts up. So that's that part there. Christmas morning. So we've got those. Again, let's have a look. Just packing. This is a heavy part. But if anybody's going to install an MGB or a Mini Triumph, I would honestly try this company. Absolutely brilliant. Website's absolutely brilliant. Easy to work. Never had a problem. You can see here what it is. Suspension kit. More packing, which will go back in again. Another, and I'm not going to open it up, or I should open it up actually. See, bump stops, that's 1. Is that 2 or 1? One bump stop. Washers for the wishbone itself. So I'm just going to put them there so they go in the right place. Another bump stop. It was cheaper to buy the whole kit rather than each part. Car doesn't need bump stops, but it's cheap. It was cheaper by £5 to buy the kit and miss the bump stop. Bottom trunnion. More washers. Here we have the top trunnion bolts. You can see there. Again, can't understand people who put all bolts back. I've removed all the rust from mine, and I'll just put them for safekeeping for other things. Wishbones arms, which are here, and again, absolutely brilliant. Scratched in places. However, you know, if I was really picky, I would probably give them another coat. But how far do you go? Not very many people are going to see the underneath of the car unless I was selling the car and you were buying the car. And I do keep up the MOT, which I think is a good idea. People might disagree, and also people say, well, I can check my car myself. So can I. Again, there's some paint chip there, so I might just give it a quick spray. It could be a spray, or I can just give them a hammer right. I really don't know. But that'll just, you can see there. I'm not going to send it back for, you know, chipped paint. But I might. I've got black spray. That's satin black, and I do have satin black. Here we have. This is a top trunnion. Poly bushes. Some people disagree. They think, you know, buy the V8 bushes. Don't buy the standard bush. Please do not. You'll be on 6 months later. If you use your car regularly, on a regular basis, you will renew them. Poly bushes, really good. People say they give you a firmer ride. Again, this is a bottom trunnion. Oh, this is the wishbone arms. Pans. Again. Ta-da! Both pans in here. My pans I have, there's slightly one which I showed you in previous videos. However, drill a bigger hole, they're perfectly serviceable. And I might just do that, and then anybody who wants a cheap kit, I will I will sell the cheap kit. You may ask why. Have you gone down the road of purchasing all new? Sometimes it's actually cheaper by the time you spend time servicing them, painting them, but I'm not going to throw them out. They still have a bit wear in them. I honestly do. Here, it's a code, which I don't know. I'm sure if I went on the internet, I could actually match it up. But I know it's going to be a drop link. Again, I renewed the drop links about 3 years ago. Again, by purchasing the complete kit, you get the drop link in. Will I put the new drop link in? Yeah, I will. Or reuse the drop link, which is, it's only done maybe 5,000 miles, 3 years, maybe 5,000 miles. Other drop link we have here, I'm sure it is. And then we will have, I don't know, we have here, there we have the pin again. It's just amazing when you end up on the other side. So what I'll be doing later is going through each part, but as you can see, sometimes it pays you just to buy the complete. It works out cheaper actually. Bump stop, I will renew the bump stop. It doesn't need renewing, but I'll strip it down, remove the old one, and I'll probably set anybody who would like to, purchase for a small fee. Maybe their MG has been sat for years and years and years, and find that their bump stops are disintegrated and just want a quick, cheap upgrade or replacement. I think it's perfect. But I won't be throwing them away because they are serviceable. They just need a coat of paint and maybe bigger holes. I do have bolts, yeah. So that's Christmas morning. I hope you've enjoyed that. Everybody likes people opening boxes on YouTube, so why don't I join in? Okay, bye for now.